December 15th, on a fabulous Friday, almost 6:30 in the morning, here in Colorado. An interesting question came up on my news feed by someone that I adore and admire a lot. I like her philosophies. I like her things that make you go, questions that she posts. And one of the things that came up is what's more important, honesty or peace? Brought about a lot of unique comments. My first thought is that honesty brings you peace, because without honesty you can't have peace. And then the question came up, if the honesty would hurt another person, where's the peace? And so I fired back, basically, is the not telling of the truth robbing you of your peace? And would telling the truth, or being honest, wreak havoc on someone else's life? And the answer to both of those was yes, that it was robbing them of their peace, and that the telling of such would, more than likely, create havoc for someone else. Leaves you with the wonderful pausing moment. What's more important, honesty or peace? So I'm going to leave you with that thought for this fabulous Friday, because I'm still waiting for guidance on that second question, the second statement, if you will. Yes, it's robbing me of my peace, and yes, it would create havoc. Then is that the time to be honest? Interesting thought process this morning. So while I was sitting here, I was going, okay, what deck are we going to use? And I went for my standby, the one that I liked the most. And it is Archangel Power Tarot deck, created by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine, published by Hay House. I reached for it because I think part of the empowerment that I'm asking on that most controversial topic, honesty versus peace, is a little bit of empowerment. Okay, a lot of empowerment. It's a great question. At what point do you find peace for yourself where it would take away peace from someone else? And the answer I just heard, I will probably type it here in just a moment. And that is, give your struggles to God. And let nothing and no one rob you of your peace. And release the anxiety to Him and Him alone. And you will find the peace. Ooh, interesting. I just heard that. I'm not going to shuffle a whole lot this morning. I actually got told to stop anyway. I have a cut, of all things, on my thumb. Happened a few days back. And it's, right at the crease of your thumb. And it's amazing to me how that little spot, this little tiny cut, can really affect how you do things. What you reach for, how you hold things, how you shuffle. And I noticed last night it was starting to become infected, regardless of how many times I'd clean it. And so I took my garlic oil supplements last night to try and force the infection to the surface of the skin, so that I can go ahead later on and sterilize it and lance it and drain that infection. But it's really creating a problem here for me to shuffle. So I'm like, ooh, okay. Interesting. But it's amazing how something so tiny can really just throw you off. Interesting reading already. I can feel it coming. And I just got told to stop, and it's going to be a 4-card read, I think. We'll see if any of those are doubled up here in a minute. I can already tell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 4-card reading. So as you know, I always put this into prayer, asking for the greater good of all that watch, and to find reason to celebrate this day, to have those epiphanies and those inspirational aha moments. So let us see indeed what God, His Son, Holy Spirit, our loving and amazing angels, our guides, and our loved ones have to say on this fabulous Friday. And we're starting again with a major arcana. You heard me shuffle. This has been coming up a lot, not only on my readings here, but also on other people's pages. So this message is getting to be very universal. And here we are again with the decision. We pointed this out last time. See the little bird stuck in the cage? The door is wide open. This bird can be released from this cage anytime it chooses to step through and be in the air and be in freedom and join his friends. Release yourself from that which holds you back, a need to detox, unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. Unnecessary worry based upon a lack of self-confidence. As a child of God, as a bird of freedom, what's holding you back? What are you afraid you can't do when with God you can do anything? Detox indeed. Detox from drama, detox from worry, detox from fear, detox from those things holding you back, detox from chemicals, detox from action. Action as in people that are addicted to gambling, or some people are just addicted to being mean. I know that's weird, but I've seen it most recently. They're addicted to being mean and controversial to the point of rudeness, where they're literally going about and throwing darts at people, and sometimes knives. And they're addicted to the drama of that. And I'm seeing a lot more of that on social media. I'm seeing that out in the public, if you will, on those rare times that I do actually go out in the public. It's kind of like, dang, hold your mouth. You know, they're just being rude or assumptive, nagging to the point of attack. Those people obviously aren't at peace. And if someone's doing that to you, cut the cords. You don't need that in your life. Let go of that. Let go of that and detox and find the positive, not the negative. Wow. You're not in this struggle alone. Five of Ariel comes up again. You really are not alone. Put your worries, put your fears, put your concerns, put all of that into prayer and ask for help from God, His Son, Holy Spirit, your angels, your loved ones, your guides, your spirit guides. Ask for the help. Ask for the help from your friends, your support team, and those that truly care about you, especially that first list I just mentioned, will provide the help that you need to get through this. But if you don't ask for the help, no one's going to know that you need it. It's time to step out of the cold of being alone. You're not alone. You are surrounded by love. And whatever negative thoughts you have, if you send those out to the universe, they come right back to you. They will become self-fulfilling prophecies. When you tell yourself you're not okay, you're not okay. When you tell yourself you are okay, you will be okay. It really is that simple. Have the faith, have the trust that the path and the journey that you're on is where you need to be at this particular moment in life, and that there's a reason for all of it. Put your faith and trust in your Creator. He loves you exactly as you are, unconditionally, and know that all of your wonderful beings only want the very best for you in this current lifetime and lifetimes to come. And we have another major arcana. This one showed up on my Facebook page the other day, so obviously needs to be here as well. And it's the Justice card. And it's okay to stand up for justice. It's okay to stand up for equality. You don't have to do so from a screaming match. You don't have to do so by throwing those darts and knives. You can do that with love, with patience, with discernment, with a point of view from a different perspective other than your own. You don't have to fight, or don't have to fight just to be right. Rulings will be made in your favor. If this is truly something that is going to court, know that it will be a fair and equitable compromise, and that it's okay. Don't give up on something that you believe in, but come from a place of humility, come from a place of humbleness, come from a place of faith and trust. All right, and we're going to close it with a major arcana. So of these 4 cards, 3 of them are major arcanas, and 1 of them is telling you not to be so stubborn as being alone, because you're not alone. You just need to ask for the help. And when you do this, it brings you peace. Release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. I'm going to pull it back up. Step out of the cage. You are not trapped. Set yourself free. Release the past. Let go and let God. Let your angst, let your fears, let your worries and your concerns, give it to God in prayer. Quiet the heart, quiet the mind, quiet the soul, and meditate and hear the divine guidance you're being given. Whoa. Honesty or peace? Honesty or peace? Intriguing indeed. I am going to close this reading. I do want to take just a moment to wish you a fabulous Friday. This is like, we're 10 days away from Christmas, boys and girls. Don't let the crazy shopping, don't let that stress of Christmas shopping and gift giving and traveling and back and forth, don't let that rob you of your peace either. Christmas is not about presents. It is about finding your peace. It's truly about finding your peace. And to celebrate the birth of a child that made the ultimate sacrifice to bring us peace and forgiveness. Ooh, if you'd like a personal reading from me, please visit my website, houseofangelcardreadings.com. Go to the readings page, please. There's things there for $2.99 all the way through $150. If you'd like to learn how to read the cards for yourself, I do offer lessons how to do that. There are 5 lessons, 1-to-1, via Facebook or Skype or conference call, whatever it might be. My ebook is on there for $2.99, instantaneous download if you'd like that for a gift for someone. It is my autobiography about this year, about all the years that led up to February 28th of this year, and how I left the corporate world to start serving. Corporate world was not bringing me peace. This does. Wow, interesting. Really, really interesting. Thank you for joining me on Facebook. We're, I think, 14 people away from 3,000 fans. We're like 15 or so away from 3,100 followers. I thank you for that as well. Thank you for sharing here. Thank you for subscribing to this channel and for allowing me to come into your devices every single day that we can share the messages from God, His Son, Holy Spirit, and our angels, and more. Have a beautiful day, a fabulous Friday. Walk in peace today. Namaste.